Hey everybody, so y'all like my big flower? I didn't know at the time when I was putting it on for the pictures that there was ants in it, so I'm not wearing that now. And with all the lays, because it's Hawaiian week, I didn't have a Hawaiian shirt anymore. I had one several years ago, and I would only use that for the beach. I don't have Hawaiian shirts, sorry, asleep. The opening credits don't count because now is where I'm recording. Okay, so no one say anything that I put any editing. You had asked, what is my current favorite comic strip? I don't read the newspaper, I don't get the newspaper or Sunday paper, so I don't get the comic strips. Okay, I don't know what that was about. I don't read comic strips in the newspaper anymore because I just don't get the paper. I used to love Peanuts when they were brand new before Schultz died and Garfield in the 80s. But I do still read comic books. My favorite comic books that I'm reading currently is the Buffy Season 8 series, which is one of the only comics I'm reading right now because I've tried to stop reading comic books because it takes up a lot of my money, and I'm trying to save money because I just got accepted to Temple University, Japan, and I need to make sure I have money when I get there for spring term 2009. Johnny, you asked, what is the furthest we've gone with girls? I think the furthest I've gone with girls, I've made out with 2 girls, and it was at the same time. And the quick story behind that is I used to throw a lot of parties at my father's house, and it was his house is dubbed Club Gregorio, since virtually every weekend I always had like a party there, and it was all set up with like lights and everything, so it was a club. Sometimes I even had DJs. Anyways, I happened to be sitting on this cooler, and I had my hag on one knee, and I had one of these, my best friend lesbians on the other knee, and we're just talking shit. And these frat guys just showed up to the party. They brought their own funnel hose and everything. And they're like, yo, you're like the man, you got like 2 chicks, blah, blah. And I don't know exactly at what point that we decided, oh, let's make out for show. So, I made out with my best friend Virginia and Margaret. They were like, yo, the man. That's the first I've gone with girls. Oh, that's strictly tickly. Mara, you asked our favorite scent or smell. For like colognes, my favorite is Dolce & Gabbana. And I guess my ex used to have one that was called from Issey Miyake. I don't know which one. So Dolce & Gabbana for like I guess the muskier, stronger scent, and then the Issey Miyake one for like the cleaner scents. And for non-cologne smells, I like what Keiko said, just the smell of like a person, not like the stanky smell of the person, just them. Regular. And then Keiko, you asked what adventure would we want to do or go on. If I had the money, I would definitely want to go on like some like elaborate like treasure hunt of sort. Kind of like a, like I have a list of things that I have to do, but I'm forced to go around the world to do it and find it. That's like the big adventure if I ever had the millions of dollars to do it. For a mini adventure, I don't know. I've never driven cross country. Well, kind of. I've driven from Chicago from Florida to Chicago, but that's nothing special. I don't want to go like the cross country, the one that's in the movies where you stop off at the weird places, but not like The Hills Have Eyes where you die, but just like the whole, cool diners and the stupid like ball of string, like that stupid adventure. And my question my question is more of, I don't know if it's a question, not a challenge, or I don't know how to say it. Because I was speaking with some friends like a week ago, and I was saying, you know, about like the YouTube channel and this and that, and they're like, "You're so weird, you know? What is? I don't get this whole, you know, all this YouTube stuff." And I'm like, but wait, you know, I have all these friends that, you know, either they play Final Fantasy Online or World of Warcraft or Conan. You know, everyone has their online life. I have a friend who's like, she does Etsy, and whenever we see her, she talks a lot of this Etsy stuff, and you know, everyone has their own online life stuff. But it always seems like whenever I talk about like the YouTube community, YouTube people, my friends just don't get it. Everyone else gets the video games and this and that. What do you think? Do your friends get you? Do they think you're weird? You know, I've encouraged my friends to blog, and they're like, it's interesting, and they're like, well, yeah, I kind of do, but I don't, but I do, but I don't. They don't do it. Anyways, thank you so far for everyone who's subscribed. We're now at 420 something people, which is amazing. We're just finishing up week 5, so wow, thanks. And remember, the deadline is coming up like right now for all of you who want to try to get in on the Saturday slot for the 7 Shades of Grey. So far we have several entries. Some are pretty good, and I hope that we get a few more so we have a big debate. We already have our little rating system that we're going to do to see who's going to be on what. And I think Mara was going to do another Stickcam chat event for Friday the 18th. So keep an eye out if she posts a video about doing another Stickcam chat. I think she wanted to do it around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so that Mr. Johnny Pixel 7 might be able to join us from the future in Australia. So keep an eye out, and this is my unedited vlog. Though I am going to add some, you probably would have seen, I'm adding some little graphics and stuff. But I have not cut. No cut. 305 represent.